Yeah, as part of very good teams that I was privileged to be involved with. Obviously, Leicester as a player and coach for 18 years. But I always go back to my early roots, and that the love of the game was formed by my first coach, a guy called Jack Carnell. It was a club called Ilsden in Coventry, previous to joining Barker's Butts. He really inspired me to play the game because he made training really enjoyable, competitive. There was no tag rugby then, it was full contact, but he sort of coached me from a 4-year-old how to tackle correctly, right head position, shoulder position, leg drive. And as I say, he was revolutionary in the day because it just wasn't about throwing a rugby ball around. It was about skill development, making it really competitive, enjoyable. And a lot of his games he played was about developing players, but then he really focused some games. Today, guys, this is about winning. And he taught me from a very early age, you practice your skills, you train hard, but it's really about winning.
And when you arrived at the Leicester Tigers, it was a very different club to the club we have today.
Yeah, massively. I had 2 years in the senior game at Nottingham, and then I had the opportunity to join Leicester, and a back row that contained a legend and a great stalwart of Leicester Tigers rugby as player and coach. When I was asked to join, I sat in the stand at Welford Road, and I never went back to Beeston after that. It just felt right, and the opportunity was too good to pass by, and never regretted.
It was Gary Rees you were competing with, wasn't it, at the time, at Nottingham?
Yeah, I mean, I was born and grew up in Coventry, and many people thought I'd play for Coventry as a sort of natural progression. And that may have been the case, but Jim Robinson was a forwards coach then at Coventry. He left to team up with Alan Davis at Nottingham, who had just finished in the Welsh job as national coach. So it was a great opportunity. He inspired me. I didn't know where I was going, really. No one approached me from Coventry. Jim Robinson phoned me up and said, I'm going to Nottingham, would you like to come have a look? And that's how I was introduced to Nottingham. And I was aware of Gary Rees and a number of other internationals who were at the club. Rob Andrew was there, Chris Oatey, Chris Gray, like a realm of internationals. But I really took it as an opportunity to learn off one of the best sevens in the game at that time in Gary Rees. And it was a great learning curve for me. The second year, however, it taught me too many things, and to be fair, Alan Davis tried to get us both on the pitch at the same time, but we were both out and out sevens. It didn't work. I wasn't comfortable with it. I wanted to wear the 7 shirt. So things happened for a reason. I was approached from Leicester, took the opportunity and never looked back.
Thank you so much for listening to this interview. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button and ring that notification bell. And there are many, many more to listen to on this channel, so make sure you subscribe if you possibly can. Thank you.